So in 8.7, we're factoring the sum of two cubes and the difference of two cubes. Now these are two formulas that you need to have memorized, so I'll put a little circle around here. You'll use them whenever you have to factor two terms that are cubes and are either being added or subtracted. You notice the only difference between the two terms is the minus sign. So here the minus sign is over here, and in this formula the minus sign is there. So each formula just has one minus sign. You just have to know where to place it. Other than that, the formulas are the same. So as you're using these formulas to factor 19a, we're looking at a cubed being c cubed. So the a is c. And the b cubed is 1 over 27. So what gets cubed to get 1 over 27? Well, that would be 1/3. So the a is a c and the b is a 1/3 in the formula. So we're just going to fill in a 1/3 wherever there's a a, and we're going to fill in a 1/3 wherever there's a b, and fill in a c wherever there's a a. The first formula that we use has the minus sign right here, so we're going to use the first formula with the minus. So let's go ahead and factor. Filling in a minus b would be c minus 1/3, and then a squared would be a c squared, plus ab would be plus c times 1/3, plus b squared would be plus 1/3 squared. So when you simplify that, you have c minus 1/3 times c squared plus 1/3 c plus 1/9. Similarly, for part B, you have this c cubed plus 1/27, and so the c is the a and the 1/3 is the b, but this time we're using the formula with the plus sign. So we're going to have a plus here and a minus here. So it looks just like what we did above, only here will be a plus and here will be a minus. So let's go ahead and write that out. So c plus 1/3 times c squared minus 1/3 times c plus 1/9. So as you're working on these, remember all you're doing is you're figuring out what's being cubed, and then once you've figured out what's being cubed, you fill it in the first part, c plus 1/3 or c minus 1/3. Then you take what's in the first part and you square it and put it there. You take what's in the second part and you square it and you put it there. And then in the middle you put the product of the two. Product means multiply. So you multiply the two together and put them in the middle, but they have the opposite sign when you do that. So we started with a plus sign, but in the middle they have a minus sign. So it's always first thing squared, second thing squared, product in the middle with the opposite sign. That's for both of these, part A and part B. So somehow you need to memorize those, whether it's the formula for you or the way it's put together. Somehow you should memorize this.